Hey guys, what's going on? Today we are going to be doing something a little different. We're going to try to fix the quad. I already took the steering post off and straightened out this panel right here. It was a little caved in, but I took the dolly and the hammer and flattened it out pretty well. It's good enough. I believe it's going to be just fine. I don't think it pulled on the frame at all. None of the welds look cracked around the sides, so I think it's going to be just fine. Now I took the post out and just to show you what happened there. Yeah. It's got a nice bend up top right where it landed. And then the handlebars took a little bit of a beating. You can see, I don't know, maybe you can see. On the right side there, it droops down. And then, yeah, the end of it is just not sticking up as high. So, the handlebars I ordered already came in, are from Fly Racing, distributed by WPS. What does that stand for? Western Power Sports. I bought mine online from BTO Sports. No, it didn't say anything about the walls, but it said T6061 aluminum. See what's in the box. You want to help me open it?
Oh, if you're recording.
I'm not recording. No, I'm not. I swear.
Is it time to leave yet, Mom?
No, not yet.
How much longer do we have?
Ooh.
I mean, I like the color.
Oh, those aren't bad. I like the aluminum brackets there. Yeah, I know, right? But they'll say something like that. It's kind of hard to tell. The steering post isn't in yet, so we're just going to wait for that to come in. And then it should be a pretty easy slap back together. And I wanted to let you guys know too that I did take a bunch of measurements and did a little research before I just picked some handlebars, because apparently there's a lot of different sizes. And ATV handlebars tend to be a little taller and have a little more back sweep and up sweep. But you can look at all that online. There's diagrams everywhere. But if I hold this up here, the originals, you can see that they had more up sweep and more back sweep, meaning the handlebars pointed higher towards the sky and came back towards you more, where these ones are a little more straight out. They have less of that on both directions, and I think that's actually going to be more of a comfortable. I went for that on purpose, but the height is the same. It's about the same height. So, and if you compare that to like a motorcycle handlebar, like one of these guys, you can see they're not nearly as high. They have very little sweep. You know, the angles, they're just all different when it comes to motorcycles versus ATVs. So, you know, when you go to look for stuff, make sure you take all the measurements and you know what you're buying. And then the air filter, because it got tipped over, and then I opened the box, and this was full of oil. Well, not completely full, but about to that ridge, like the whole bottom half was full. And the filter had gotten soaked in the oil. I tried cleaning it out with some soapy water, but I don't know if there's enough soap in the world, because it's still kind of slimy and thick. So I might just buy a new one. Well, I am going to buy a new one, but I don't know if I should buy a K&N or like a, you know, I don't know what a K&N, if it's any different than a Moose or, you know, No Toil, or what's the other one, Uni. You know, the Uni, No Toil, and Moose seem to be the popular brands that come up online and even at the local stores. K&N is just something it's not as common, and they're a lot more expensive than the standard OEM replacement. So, I don't know, are they all high flow? Is K&N different? But I need to think about it, so I don't know. Alright guys, just got the package from the On Track. It's not the steering bar, but it is something we still need. It's the air filter. So I did just rip it open to make sure there's an air filter inside, but I haven't actually taken it out of the box. The best air filters on earth. Trailblazer 330, 08 to 09. Just an OEM thing. Let's see, we got stickers here. Oh, I got some Summit stickers. Oh, I did order it from Summit, didn't I? And that's about it. So we got that and the handlebars, and now we're just waiting on the steering rod here. Take this off real quick. Take that nasty thing out of here. That's gross. It's still slimy. Those are some stickers. Okay. Let me open this up real quick. Okay, some instructions for oiling and cleaning. I'll read through that, maybe never. Some stickers and a warning. Failure to oil properly will result in serious engine damage. Says use Unifilter cleaner or an oil cutting solvent and a rag and wipe rubber snout. Snout and mounting surfaces free of oil. So yeah, this thing definitely has a shine to it. It's covered in this oil. Oh. What's underneath the pre-filter look like? Another yellow filter. That's, They're both just foam. They're not like a fiber, a folded fiber like this one. It's got 2 layers of foam here. Let's see if I can set this up for you. Yeah, that's just 2 layers of foam. There's no paper element inside. Let's see, let's just set that there. Part number up, because why not? Oh dang. Careful. Those edges are sharp, man. I tightened up the filter. I know there's no gas tank, but the battery's still in it. I'm curious to see. Oh, he bent my key when he wrecked. That's crazy. Yeah, there, got it in there. Turn the key on. We got neutral. We got power in the battery. We got the idle set kind of high, so let's see. Oh, dead battery. Let's see if we can pull start it. That's okay. They added a pull starter in case your battery dies. As long as your engine's still running good, you should be able to pull start it. Oh, and we're out of gas. Cool. Let's turn it off. Where is everything? Okay, well, now we're just waiting on the steering rod, which hopefully actually should be here today according to my text message updates from the USPS. So I'll see if I can get that in before I go to work and finish up this video. Hey guys, good morning. What's going on? It is finally here. The steering post that I ordered. It's been like a week now just to make this video. But as you can see, it's supposed to be straight. Who's that? You goofball. Anyway. We got the post, and it's an exact match, length and everything. The only thing that confused me was this bit right here. It's a bracket to hold this plastic cover, which I guess is better than, you know, hitting your face on this thing. But what I didn't realize when I took it off is that it would sit like this. According to the diagram, it goes like this. And that goes there. So those bolt heads don't get a chance to sink down in there. Which it threw me off. Because I was trying to think about how this thing went back together before I started the camera, and I couldn't figure it out. I had to Google up the image, but I guess that is how it goes. That's just, you just don't use them. If you want to use the plastic cover, which I think I do.
Dad. My name is Leo.
Yes, it is. Say hi, YouTube.
Hi.
YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
All right. Okay, so let's get this thing installed in that thing. Let's see. That's already clean. Obviously, it's brand new. I came in here and cleaned that up. So let's get it put together. And I think I mentioned already that I flattened this out with a dolly, a hammer and dolly. It's close enough. It's pretty good. I think if you come down here, there's still a little bit of a tweak And let's see which way. Yeah, this corner's a little low. I think I might try to hammer that whole corner back that way. Juice box break.
We see pizza, Dad?
Huh?
We see the pizza?
It's apple. This one's apple juice.
But could we see the picture?
You mean the phone? You want to see this side of it?
Yeah.
There, see? We're not looking at nothing special, just us having a juice box. Okay, so I use this dolly here and that hammer. I got it a little more straight. That's the best I can do. Now let's get the steering post in. Alright, got the old suspension glue put on the bushing there. Also lathered up the heim joint posts and the washers and the studs there, just so that moves a little nicer. Now let's get this thing thrown in without getting all nasty. Yeah, it's a little loose, but I don't know, I didn't think about it. The bolt holes line up, that's always a plus. There we go. Hope you guys can see this. Tight, tight. Now, whew, it's getting warm. This camera on my forehead is hot as hell. Okay, so if you notice this thing here, well, it's got a nub, a little locating pin, but I don't know what that's about. All I can tell is that in the illustration from twowheelpros.com, they clearly illustrate that the lower step is towards the front. My only concern is, you know, installing the handlebars correctly at this point. I'm kind of feeling like I should clamp these guys down first and then tighten those down to pinch it. I don't know if I want to use this or not. I know I should, but do I want to use the plastic thing? I don't know. So the phone gave up on me because it got hot. So I brought everything inside. I was getting hot, phone was getting hot. Phone said, nope, no more. Huh. Is there like a big old fat pad at the end of those handle grips? There is. This whole end, it's like a bar end. It's supposed to go inside, I believe. I don't know if it's going to go inside of these though, because these were extra thick. It is. Okay, so what we're going to do, take some of this. Oh, you know what I should have sprayed was the inside of this instead. I think it went in. But yeah, now the end is lubed up. That's not awesome. Put just a dab right there. There it is. Now we can tighten up the rest of this. Alright, there's the bars on. Steering post on. Now, something tells me that this thing, that post had been bent for some time. Maybe not as bad as it was right away, obviously, because when he wrecked it, he smashed down onto this tank bad, but it was never that far away. Well, let's get the controls on here first to give me a better idea, the fairing and the control setup in place. Okay, buttoned all that up. Gas lid's on. Straight. Keys. It looks orange in this phone, but neutral. We're in neutral. Okay. Oh! Okay, let's see if I can pull start it again. looks good. It looks tall though. I don't know. This is right. Feels about the same. Alright, let's see if we can take this thing for a rip. Alright guys, well, that's going to be it. Let me know what you guys think about the new handlebars. I think they're awesome. Made doing a wheelie a little bit easier. That was fun. I'm not a pro. This thing doesn't quite have the power to lift itself up into the wheelie. You saw I had to really yank back there on that second time, but it's fun just to putt around on and take the kids out. And we got the mini bike, and we used to have the dirt bikes, but you know, maybe now that the quad is sorted for the most part, I'll put one of those bikes on the list. Maybe the 125. That way AJ will be less scared to ride the smaller one. Because that one, I know the 125 runs, or it ran, at least it ran before I tore the top end off and found a hole in the side of the cylinder wall. So I've got to get that filled in and re-nickel-sealed, but you know, that's a few $100s. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, and then I'll have to get this cover fixed up, and that'll be another video. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later.